what it is and what it do, tube.
What is poppin'?
Okay, y'all know us and these freestyles, and we just came across this. I seen it a while back, but some guy that we ain't never heard of, Mysonne. I guess that's how you pronounce it, right?
Just from the way I read it, that's the way I would pronounce it.
Yeah, and it's on Funk Flex. You know it's gonna be dope, for sure.
Shout out to OBeezy NB.
That's who requested it.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for sure.
He said we'd be bullshitting. So
yeah, he said we'd be BSing it over here, so we figured we'd check it out.
We try not to BS any longer.
Yeah, we're trying not to do the BSing as much.
Yeah.
Anymore.
Much appreciated for that request there.
Appreciate it.
He's busting things loose.
Hey, I'm not the only one that's been busting things loose.
It's quite frequent.
Anyway,
man,
hopefully on my song's about to bust some stuff loose here for sure.
Hopefully.
I'm sure he will be, but this.
Hopefully not the same thing as.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully he's busting some fire. Some flame.
And not some ass. It's kind of got that smell over here.
Hey, it's a little crappy.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about the fish. Anyway. Shout out to Mysonne. Shout out to Funky Flexi.
Funky Flexi.
Shout out to the old Flex over there, for sure. Y'all make sure you go to both of them channels and subscribe. Hit that bell.
Yes.
You already here. Do the same thing for us, for sure. Excited to get into this. It's an 8-minute song, 8-minute freestyle, so, it's hard to tell what you're going to get from us.
This is true.
Yeah, so
we'll see what's
happening. Get your popcorns if you need to.
Yes, restroom break, all that good stuff. Give us a pause real quick as to we can't do it ourselves over here.
Yes, we can't.
So
Even though we will be pausing this track quite often, I'm sure.
I assume.
Yeah, I'm sure. But anyway,
let's see what's popping.
Let's see what's popping. Let's pee-pop.
Yeah, this is Mysonne, NY General. I came to kill it with my boy Funk Flex on Hot 97. That's how we own it.
You know what it is. Funk Flex, BX, Mysonne.
Yes, sir.
Everybody can't come up here.
No, sir. I got here, Flex.
He says everybody can't come up there, but I've seen a few go up there.
That wasn't worthy to be there.
That should have never been in the conversation to be like, hey, bro, let's get him up there for a freestyle. Not unless it was just for like a purely embarrassment kind of thing. Then I get it.
I've seen a couple of those too. Like, I'm not going to call out any artists or nothing, but I've seen
Who was that? What, Designer was one of them. I'll call about Designer. That was trash. that was absolute garbage. Whatever the hell he had going on. It was bad.
Hey.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah. So, I mean, you do get that. You do get that with funk sometimes. You know
what
I mean?
It's 99% of the time it's flame.
It's flame.
There's that 1% though.
I
had to say that though.
It ain't like LA Leakers. I mean, shout out to LA Leakers because I don't think I've ever come across any of theirs that
has not been fun.
Even if he put up a mumble artist, the mumble artists don't step to it with mumble rap.
No.
They still bring lyrics.
Still freestyle. Yeah. Polo G's was one I was kind of
we was expecting it to be kind of like
and it turned out to be fire.
It did.
So, yeah. Anyway, we'll shut up. Carry on.
Let's see what all my...
I'm here. I ain't come to play with them.
Not at all.
Not at all. Real niggas got the ball now. NY was good. Real niggas, what up? If I offend you, then I meant to.
Is that a Nas beat? Damn it, I've heard it.
Nas beat? I don't know. I've heard the beat.
Jadakiss, maybe.
Maybe.
Nas or Jadakiss?
New York.
It's Jadakiss.
Is it Jadakiss?
I think so.
Stand up.
Oh,
you should be standing up right now, like I am.
That's definitely.
You hear this beat? You know what this is?
Yeah. Does it say on this thing?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Welcome to New York City, the Empire State, where the entire state is trying to acquire cake. You either buying or you supplying weight. Where the unarmed blacks get shot down by the jakes. It's time to educate and separate. Heavy from the featherweights. Underdog winners from losers, you niggas.
Oh, God. He said he's in the city where everybody's trying to make the cake. Everybody's trying to get the weight. Where the unarmed black man gets shot by the jakes. It's the cops.
Yeah.
Damn.
And what did you just say right there? It was a bunch of heavy featherweights. Ooh. It's heavy in featherweights or something like that.
You either buying or you supplying weight. Where the unarmed blacks get shot down by the jakes. It's time to educate and separate. Heavy from the featherweights. Underdog winners from losers.
Oh, they're heavy from the featherweight. So they've been heavy since they was young. The younger cats usually smaller stature, featherweight. They fight in the featherweight.
Yeah.
Heavyweights are usually
Big
really older, lot more stature to them.
Yeah.
So they've been heavy since featherweights. Ugh. Well, they've been moving heavy since featherweights. Either way.
Yeah.
That's fine.
You either buying or you supplying weight. Where the unarmed blacks get shot down by the jakes. It's time to educate and separate. Heavy from the featherweights. Underdog winners from losers. You niggas celebrate. Couple grand movers from dudes that's really selling weight. Ones who get told to do from ones who delegate now. Let's set it straight. There's levels to this shit. And I'm a 5-star general. I got medals for this shit. You see, I was in the field when the game was about principles. The gangsters didn't take no pictures or do anything. Change. This shit is new. Everybody.
He was in a game where it was all about principles.
Ugh.
You wasn't taking pictures or doing interviews.
Ugh.
It's more about the show now. That's what he's kind of saying. It's all about.
It's all about the optics.
Rather
rather than it is the actions.
Yeah.
Of the unseen actions, I should say.
What Russ says this, man. He said, "What kind of gangster be promoting their crimes?" It seems like all of them try to do now.
It's true.
You know what I mean? Seems like everybody's out there just trying to be like, "Hey, I did," posting it online and doing this and ignorance. Getting caught up on charges because
rapping or whatever.
Yeah, that or just even posting it online, like they actually doing stupid stuff. I don't know. Anyway.
5-star general, I got medals for this shit. You see, I was in the field when the game was about principles. The gangsters didn't take no pictures or do anything. Change. This shit is new. Everybody wasn't selling. Yeah, you couldn't walk on the block with no resume. You couldn't just walk outside and just hustle. You had to be about that life and paid the muscle. See, in the jungle, the soft got extorted. Crimes amongst gangsters never got reported. Nowadays, the gangsters do crime and they record it. The game is fucked up.
I just said that. You did. Back in the days, gangsters did crimes and didn't report it. Now they do crimes and record it. Oh.
Dumb stuff.
Flippity floppity. Flippity floppity.
Flips.
It's all flipped and flopped around. Wow.
It's all it's crazy.
What is it? What's changed though? What's changed? Why? Why though?
Just as far as I can tell,
publicity is more
the media, just or the social media is really, I think,
what you gain from it though. Just the clout.
I think that's
just
what everybody's
the clout,
out
the
for
followers.
anymore.
That's
just
it.
The clout
and the jail time.
And a lot of it just might be fake. They're doing.
I mean, I don't know. I don't see a point. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't see a point. Then again, that's
no principles.
Huh?
No principles anymore.
It's true. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Everybody wasn't selling, yeah. You couldn't walk on the block with no resume. You couldn't just walk outside and just hustle. You had to be
couldn't go out and put yay on the block without a resume. So you couldn't go out. You couldn't start doing that shit without getting vouched for. Yeah. Pretty much. You couldn't have somebody. You couldn't go out and be like, "Hey, I got this."
Yeah, you couldn't. He said you couldn't go out and just hustle. You couldn't do it without having the muscle. Mm-hmm. Or something like that. He said muscle in there.
Yeah.
Like, if you did go out there, you better have somebody,
back you up. Yeah. Damn.
Or do anything. Change. This shit is new. Everybody wasn't selling, yeah. You couldn't walk on the block with no resume. You couldn't just walk outside and just hustle. You had to be about that life and paid the muscle. See, in the jungle, the soft got extorted. Crimes amongst gangsters never got reported. Nowadays, the gangsters do crime and they record it. The game is fucked up because the lines done got distorted. It all started when the Snitches got glorified. When they ain't killed Alpo after Rich Porter died. They made a movie about Frank Lucas. I was mortified. Y'all niggas rode that wave like a water ride. So y'all decided that this fake shit.
That's the gangster movie, ain't it?
What'd he say? I couldn't hear him when Flex was yelling.
I hate when he does that, dude. I'm not.
The only thing I heard was he's a snitch. He's a snitch. That's the only thing I heard. I couldn't hear what he was rapping about.
I don't know the names he was talking about.
He almost has the same kind of flow as Lloyd Banks. It's almost like a one like a monotone flow. Not like there's no energy or passion behind it. It's just that's his flow.
It's just that voice.
That's his delivery. Yeah. That's his slow going, the slow burner.
But he said a couple names I didn't.
He did. I heard him say Frank Lucas in there.
Well, Frank, he said that afterwards, but he said 2 names before that, talking about this. The snitches don't get hit. Talking about that. They're just letting the snitches ride now instead of they didn't kill what's his name when he did this to what's his name. I don't know who they were.
I don't.
But then he mentioned Frank Lewis. Frank Lucas was just the gangster movie that Denzel Washington played in.
Yeah. American
Gangster. And they said something about you have to take it back. I forgot now.
They ain't kill Alpo after Rich
go back.
The gangsters do crime and they record it. The game is fucked up because the lines done got distorted. It all started when the snitches got glorified. When they ain't kill Alpo after Rich Porter died. Alpo made a movie about Frank Lucas. I was mortified. Y'all niggas rode that wave like a water ride. So y'all decided that this fake.
Said y'all rode that wave like the water rise. Oh, just a wave of snitches. No, I guess not getting stitches.
Did he say the way the water rides, or like you ride that wave the way like a water ride?
Maybe like a water ride.
One of the two.
It's one of the two. It's still in between them. Yeah. Flex snitching or yeah.
I know. I know.
Snitch.
When they ain't kill Alpo after Rich Porter died. Alpo made a movie about Frank Lucas. I was mortified. Y'all niggas rode that wave like a water ride.
You rode that wave.
Somebody had to say it.
So y'all decided that this fake shit was real. When snitches came home and y'all embracing them still, riding the G in the same place and they can chill after he violated the codes. That shit.
All I hear now is when you pointed it out.
See, I can't. It just like shatters the glass of what I'm hearing to this freestyle.
Love you to death, bub. Just be quiet. Let him say what he's saying.
Y'all decided that this fake shit was real. When snitches came home and y'all embracing them still, riding the G in the same place and they can chill after he violated the codes. That shit has got him killed. That's when I said chill. Y'all can keep it. There's no more rules. The players just ain't the same. Price is too high. They stepping all on the cane. Everybody playing. Nobody don't know they lanes. It's a shame. The center's running point. So-called killers is telling they running point. Niggas getting 81 felony for 1 point.
The centers are running points, which is a basketball reference.
Mm-hmm. The centers are running points, so the game's all fucked up. The center is the guy who's back trying to get the rebounds, the biggest guy on the team. The center is running point, but he's talking about whenever they centers, they screaming point or something.
Yeah,
like after
the killers. You said something about the killers.
Oh, it's just
they run in point. Like I guess the snitch just like a pointing them out like you did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly.
And nobody don't know they lanes. It's a shame. The center's running point. So-called killers is telling they running point. Niggas getting 81 felonies for 1 point. They doing life and they ain't even selling the whole joint. So what's the point? We dying in vain. Nigga, we dying, we just hiding the pain. Daddy told me one thing that stuck inside of my brain. Do the same thing, expect something different. You insane. Not me.
Oh, it's just facts. It's facts.
Yeah. Keep doing the same thing, but expect something different. You insane.
That's the definition of insanity. Repeating the same process, expecting a different outcome. Insanity. So was that Einstein, wasn't it? Was that Einstein?
I'm not sure.
Shit.
On that, buddy.
I gotta look that up because that was a quote from somebody. Yeah, Einstein. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results.
There you go.
I'll call it Einstein insanity. It's usually attributed to Albert Einstein. Yep.
There we go.
Nigga, we dying, we just hiding the pain. Daddy told me one thing that stuck inside of my brain. Do the same thing, expect something different. You insane. Shh, not me. I'm a genius. Flex, this is deja vu. I done seen this, yep. I was right here, hide me in this shit, and I had you looking like you smelled the dead body in this bitch. Let him try me and I.
Said he's seen it like deja vu. Like I already seen this shit.
I already seen this.
Like, and I seen his face looking like you're smelling like a dead body in this bitch. Here. Like just stank face. Except he's screaming in the background. He might have the stank face, but he's got a screaming points too.
He's definitely got the screaming going.
I'm a genius, flex, this is deja vu. I done seen this, yep. I was right here, hide me in this shit, and I had you looking like you smelled a dead body in this bitch. Let him try me and I switch from Malcolm X to Red again. I man down, everybody dead again. Each and every rapper you name, I am better than these codeine dope fiend niggas.
I know, man. You just gotta go back, man.
Gotta go back. What the fuck?
I'm a genius, flex, this is deja vu. I done seen this, yep. I was right here, hide me in this shit, and I had you looking like you smelled a dead body in this bitch. Let him try me and I switch from Malcolm X to Red again. I man down, everybody dead.
Switches from X game.
Malcolm X to who?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, she'd shut up. Not
Not my son.
Yeah.
Flex in his background.
I was right here, hide me in this shit, and I had you looking like you smelled a dead body in this bitch. Let him try me and I switch from Malcolm X to Red again. I man.
Try me and I'll switch from Malcolm X to
Wet Again?
Wet Again? That's... Oh.
I done seen this, yep. I was right here, hide me in this shit, and I had you looking like you smelled a dead body in this bitch. Let him try me and I switch from Malcolm X to Red again. I man down, everybody dead again. Each and every rapper you name, I am better than these codeine dope fiend niggas. I'm the medicine, a veteran, adrenaline of
He's talking about for all these codeine, dope fiend motherfuckers, I'm the medicine. Ooh.
He's embedded in it.
Ooh.
That's I don't know. It sounded like you said Wet Again on that one. I don't know who that is, if that's a name or what that means. What, but y'all know, you still have fun over there just laughing and just like, you know, slapping him at the same time. Like, he's like, oh, anyway.
Distracting, but all right.
Yeah, anyway. I'm trying to block him out, but ever since you said it,
I can't help it.
All I hear when he says something now is him.
And it just kind of deafens the Mysonne out. Yeah,
it does. Yeah. So, be quiet.
Man down, everybody dead again. Each and every rapper you name, I am better than these codeine dope fiend niggas. I'm the medicine, a veteran with adrenaline of a rookie. My niggas done made empires off a cookie.
You trying to sneak in? I thought you had a bubble over there for a second. Like, what's he in over there? Shoot! I'm hoping.
You don't be smelling like there's a dead body.
I'm hoping that I ain't gonna have a stank face here in a minute. If I do, I mean, my song you've been dope, but there's something else going on over here right now. He called me out earlier, but hey. That was way worse than mine. Mine was a little...
I was kind of hoping the music would
dude, I was looking over the music and vape, but I was like, what's this vape making that sound? Like, is it out? It's like, what's this bubbling? And then I was like, oh, man. Like, goodness gracious. There's something bubbling over here, all right. He cooking up some stew.
It's my guts.
His guts is a bubbling.
Guts is a bubbling.
Shout out Rail Yard, man.
No shit, it's good.
Yeah.
Shout out Olive Garden last night too. Whew.
Coming at you.
All right.
Name, I am better than these codeine dope fiend niggas. I'm the medicine, a veteran with adrenaline of a rookie. My niggas done made empires off a cookie. When we was learning morals, they was playing hooky. Now I'm doing my numbers like a bookie. Look me in my eye, the average cat to turn away. Straight up G, no curving in my vertebrae. Every block, corner, curve, niggas done hurting me. I'm exposing them now. They gon' wanna murder me.
He said people are scared to look me in my eye and scared to look, or most people won't look me in my eye. They're scared and they look, they're scared and they turn away. He was like, I'm a real G. There's no curving in my vertebrae.
That means he ain't turning. He ain't looking away. He's gonna look at you straight in your
straight
eye.
Up.
Face any kind of
straight
drama
up.
or problem.
That's it.
Straight up. Oh. That was dope. Way to say that.
Yeah.
That was dope.
The average cat to turn away. Straight up G, no curving in my vertebrae. Every block, corner, curve, niggas done hurting me. I'm exposing them now. They gon' wanna murder me. I had to feel it. This shit was really concerning me. These niggas up here spitting, committing perjury. Chicks taking trips to DR and they getting surgery. Forget
right there. The rappers come up here spitting perjury.
Just calling their own crimes out, dude. Yeah. Just spitting about what they've been out here on the block doing. Ignorance. Just it goes back to what I just said, what Russ said.
Yeah.
What gangsters
Don't
do
wanna
most
murder.
crimes?
Yeah.
Me, I had to do it. This shit was really concerning me. These niggas up here spitting, committing perjury. Chicks taking trips to DR and they getting surgery. Forgetting I done already hit my. How you curving me? Flex. This shit is like.
Chicks,
got-
what? Going to the ER?
Going to the DR.
the doctor.
Dominican Republic.
Oh.
Oh, well, or the
the
doctor,
doctor.
yeah. Going to the DR. Yeah, I was thinking the Dominican Republic. I don't know
Yeah.
why.
Or the.
Going to
Hey,
the
I mean,
DR.
that could be a place to go to.
Trying to get
Yeah.
implants, but why?
I'd say he's talking about doctors though.
Yeah.
Going to the DR,
Yeah.
getting implants. He said what? We said something.
They forget I already hit once. Why are you trying
why
to
you
curve
trying,
me?
why you trying to get?
Curve me like
Yeah.
implants, but
Niggas up here spitting, committing perjury. Chicks taking trips to DR and they getting surgery. Forgetting I done already hit my. How you curving me? Flex. This shit is light. I burn down mics and I fight for civil rights. I'm trying to.
where's he going?
I don't know.
And they getting surgery. Forgetting I done already hit my. How you curving me? Flex. This shit is light. I burn down mics and I fight for civil rights. I'm trying to get blacks, same shit they get a whites. I used to kill niggas. Now I give them life. Now I give them light just to help them through that darkness. I motivate and I give hope to the heartless. My verse on that Million Man March was just to let my brothers know we can evolve from the projects. I know that's hard to digest, but they feeding you pork. You see the image they project, they don't be what you thought. I don't blame them no more. It be what they taught, but ain't a nigga more thorough than me in New York. See, I can get it in the snow, I can get it for the low, I can get it by the pound, I can get it by the O. I can get you pieces that's hidden, that's for sure, but before I get you anything, I'ma let you know this shit is all a setup. They'll let you get your bread up. Next thing you know, you in state greens getting the center. Your man on the phone, he telling you keep your head up, or your girl.
Oh, that's dope, dude. He's just talking about all these people that's just rapping about getting you, doing this lifestyle, and it's just a trap, just to pull you in, just to get you locked up. And he said, I could get you all those things, but first I'm gonna tell you, you can get your money, get your hustle up, but then you're gonna be locked up.
Yeah.
And then
So
you're gonna be like,
get you greens. Talk about your suit, your prison uniform.
yeah, that was dope.
I'ma let you know this shit is all a setup. They'll let you get your bread up. Next thing you know, you in state greens getting the center. Your man on the phone, he telling you keep your head up. Or your girl got a mouth on his dick, giving your head up. Or you getting wet up by a so-called op. Now he really your bro, but that's part of the plot. You see, you don't understand we is 3/5 of a man. So when they ended slavery, they had another plan. They said we can't end slavery. Too many residuals, so they don't call you slaves no more. They call you criminals. Sitting in the prison, you working for cheap labor. Don't listen to these rappers, they trying to see some paper. Real, these niggas couldn't be faker. But when I tell you niggas is frauds, I'm a hater. Look, Future said, God blessing all the trap niggas. I got a question for that. Where you at, nigga? Trappers that I know is getting arrested because of rap.
was just on the Future, wasn't it?
Was it?
He said when Future said, God bless all the trap motherfuckers.
Yeah.
He was like, he thought about that line. Was like, where you at, motherfucker? Because apparently he's still there, and apparently Future raps about being in the trap, but he's actually there, and he's not there. Future's not there. Saying he's fake. He's talking about all these fake rappers.
Yeah.
About rapping about all this life, and it ain't about it. Right.
And it's just a trap. That's what he's saying. It's just a trap just to get all these other dudes just to get into the game like that and do all this
to get all their money up just to go lock them, throw them in jails
Yeah.
that are privately owned to give other people more money. It's a trap.
Criminal, that's just a criminal.
It is.
You're talking about how they didn't get rid of slaves. Slaves, they just changed the name to criminals.
It's a crazy way to think about it, but I'll be damned if that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Golly, dude. That's insane.
Now you think about it, we're all just slaves, really.
We are.
Just doing all this stuff
for the government.
Just
to take
to
half.
live.
To take
we
half,
have to go do all this stuff just to try to live.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it. That's exactly
You know what I mean?
right. It's a modern form of slavery. Is having a job working for the government, like paying taxes. It's a modern form of slavery.
Yeah.
Because what do they do for? What does the government do for me for them to earn half of my fucking
Nothing.
money?
Nothing.
Bingo.
No, they'll go give that away to other countries, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
All day, instead of helping us.
How many homeless veterans are on the streets of the U.S. on any given day? But we're given sickening amounts of money
to Ukraine and such and whoever.
It sucks for the people
this week.
It sucks for the people of Ukraine. I do say that, but we've got people over here we need to worry about too. You know what I mean? I find it a little. Not a little. It's a lot ass backwards. It's not a little. It's a lot.
Yeah, the whole country's a little that way these days.
Anyway.
Yeah, we can talk on that for days. But.
We could.
They call you criminal, sitting in the prison, you working for cheap labor. Don't listen to these rappers, they trying to see some paper. Real, these niggas couldn't be faker. But when I tell you niggas is frauds, I'm a hater. Look, you just said God blessing all the trap niggas. I got a question for that. Where you at, nigga? Trappers that I know is getting arrested cause of rats, nigga. Sentenced to life and they ain't never coming back, nigga. These rap niggas telling you lies. They ain't never seen a brand, but they selling you pies. Niggas ain't real. You can tell by their eyes. They ain't telling their stories. They telling you mine. I was really in the streets moving.
You can tell their lies. They ain't telling you their stories. They're telling you mine.
Ugh. You could tell they're fake when you look at their eyes.
Yeah.
You tell them in their eyes. Oh, they be telling lies. Oh my God.
This dude is dope.
Mysonne is dope.
Shout out to who it was a question that again.
OBeezy.
Shout
Damn,
out to
I just had that.
We've been BSing for sure.
OBeezy NB. Shout out again. That's dope. God.
Brand, but they selling you pies. Niggas ain't real. You can tell by their eyes. They ain't telling their stories. They telling you mine. I was really in the streets moving. Work on the night shift. The roaches used to scatter when I hit that light switch. Yeah, Jeezy, I know that life. Moving snow to put food on the stove at night. I was married to the game. I had to throw that rice. Ray Kwan said, you a legend. You know that, right? Y'all want to hear that.
Married to the game. Had to throw that rice. That's what you
used
do
to
at a
throw
wedding.
rice.
You throw rice at a
You
wedding.
used to throw rice.
Yeah.
They changed it up, didn't they? Didn't
Yeah,
they?
probably.
The rice making it about birds explode or something?
Yeah. You can't feed dry rice to a bird.
Yeah.
Or
it expands in there. Yeah. But
if they eat a bunch of it, it'll kill them.
Yeah, it will. Yeah. But then he shout out Raekwon.
I missed it.
Yeah. They definitely did. Shout out to him.
Moving snow to put food on the stove at night. I was married to the game. I had to throw that rice. Ray Kwan said, you a legend. You know that, right? Y'all want to hear that. They want to hear that lingo. Soldiers going to war, letting that thing go. Trappers stacking them chips up like bingo. Kingpins in Sing Sing, but they ain't sing no, cause they know I'm a one-to-one. I was a savage before I was 21. Had my first gun at 16, putting in work. Bird told me how to hold that little Uzi bird. I mean, horizontally, how was a horror, honestly? Had too much heart and niggas wasn't as...
He was young in the game and showed him how to hold that little Uzi vertical, like hold it vertical,
Yeah.
don't hold it
Don't
horizontal.
hold it.
But rapper little Uzi Vert, garbage.
I don't even know who that is.
It's probably better off.
Yeah.
Had my first gun at 16, putting in work. Bird told me how to hold that little Uzi bird. I mean, horizontally, how was a horror, honestly? Had too much heart and niggas wasn't as smart as me. Then I did 7 up north for armed robbery and realized the so-called gangster niggas lied to me. They threw a battery in my back. They was charging me. I'm catching charges. Lawyers is overcharging me. Bozo, CO niggas in charging me. I was nice with my hands, so the bigger niggas was charging me. Pardon me.
Talk about throwing the battery in his back. Now they're charging me. What else they say?
The CEOs and just something.
No, they throw the charges at me.
They throw the charges at me, but then he was like, I'm nice with my hands, so now the big ones
now
are
the
trying
big
to charge
charging
it.
her. Yeah. God. Recall.
I'm catching charges, lawyers is overcharging me. Bozo, CO niggas in charging me. I was nice with my hands, so the bigger niggas was charging me.
Lawyers overcharging me. The CEOs in charge of me. Then he's talking about I'm nice with my in charge of me. I'm nice with my hands, so the big ones are charging me.
Yeah.
Just the big dudes in jail are coming after him because he's nice with his hands. Phew.
Back, they was charging me. I'm catching charges, lawyers is overcharging me. Bozo, CO niggas in charging me. I was nice with my hands, so the bigger niggas was charging me. Pardon me, the preachers couldn't save us. The teachers didn't teach us. The streets had to raise us. I'm from Highbridge, down the block from Larry Davis. We was all sick of being broke. It was contagious. But then I left the game because I realized it's way deeper. You still say my name and you get it for way cheaper. These chicks giving their box away for a pair of sneakers. So if you got a girl like Tasha, you better keep her. And these niggas, they doing the most. They telling on themselves for likes on the post. Niggas want power just to brag in the boast.
So we just talking about earlier. They're telling on themselves for likes on the posts. Just want that clout.
Girl like Tasha, you better keep her. And these niggas, they doing the most. They telling on themselves for likes on the post. Niggas want power just to brag in the boast. You see, it's way too many Tommies, not enough ghosts. But then again, Ghost was a rag, and I live by the code, so I ain't co-signing that. The moral of the story is stop chasing.
He said, in life there's way too many Tommies and not enough ghosts. So you haven't watched Power. He's talking about Power. So Ghost is the main cat in Power. The main kingpin cat. Tommy was his right-hand man, was the bulldog. Tommy's the evil cat. he was the white dude, the evil white dude. Like, you don't fuck with Tommy. Like, he's that cat. I always liked Ghost because of Tommy, because you didn't know what was going to happen.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'd watch the show. So.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
50 Cent did really good with that damn show. And it's spanned off. It's got 3 or 4 more spin-off series. It's got Power Book 2, which is I think Ghost, Power 1 is about Ghost. Power Book 2 is Ghost's son, maybe? Or it's Tommy's. And then Power Book 3 is either Ghost's son or Tommy's. I can't remember which one's 2 and 3, but it's either. And then it goes off to Force and then a few of them. It's a good show. Good show. Anyway.
In the glory, my youngest 16 on the island, facing 40. To the real G's, it's time to raise these shorties. To the kids I misled, I just want to say that I'm sorry. To the real G's, time to save these shorties. To the kids I misled, I just want to say that I'm sorry. Definition of a G Part 3.
I didn't go back.
Moral in the boat, you see, it's way too many Tommies.
Yeah, I didn't take it back.
These niggas, they doing the most. They telling on themselves for likes on the post. Niggas want power just to brag in the boat. You see, it's way too many Tommies, not enough ghosts. But then again, Ghost was a rag. I live by the code, so I ain't co-signing that.
Oh man, did he just spill something that I hadn't seen yet?
He said Ghost was a rat?
I think he did. I'm
sorry, did he just have a spoiler moment for you?
Oh man, because there was a free week or whatever of Stars, and I was able to catch up with the first up until like the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And I'm cheap. I'm not paying $15 a month for Stars, just for Stars.
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah, no, pass. So yeah, I have. Damn it. All right. Yeah. That's why I haven't seen any of the second. I haven't seen any of the Tommy story. I haven't seen none of his son's story. I've just seen that they've come out. And Instagram and Twitter are damn good for ruining shit. Thanks, Mysonne. I appreciate that. Of course, this wasn't Instagram or Twitter, but...
still a nice spoiler alert for you.
Hopefully I'll forget it at some point, because the recall is absolutely trash.
Hey, recall, it's not the best over here at Hack and Cake.
You can find that if you're,
if you're an avid watcher of our channel, you definitely know the recall game ain't there. It's kind of
it's kind of to and fro. It's kind of hit and miss,
Yes, it is.
50-50 shot, whether we'll catch it or not.
Yes. You're welcome.
You are.
Well, just to brag in the boat, you see, it's way too many Tommies, not enough ghosts. But then again, Ghost was a rag. I live by the code, so I ain't co-signing that. The moral of the story is stop chasing the glory. My youngest 16 on the island, facing 40. To the real G's, it's time to raise these shorties.
He said stop. Moral of the story is stop chasing glory. He said I got a youngin' 16 on the island, Rikers Island, facing 40. 16 years old, facing 40. He's going to spend more years
before he even gets out.
More years in prison than he probably will live.
Oh yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Damn.
Kids I misled, I just want to say that I'm sorry. To the real G's, time to save these shorties. To the kids I misled, I just want to say that I'm sorry.
To the real G's, it's time to save these kids, and to the ones that I misled, I'm sorry.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Definition of a G Part 3. OG Bobby Johnson. I do this shit for real, Flex.
They see us.
They see us. I told you let me come up here, man. I told you what I do, man. Niggas gonna act like they forgot, man. I did this shit with DMX, nigga. Man for man, I did this shit with the Warriors.
Mysonne, Funk Flex, BX. I see you, my brother.
That was dope.
Man.
That was dope.
God, that was dope.
Was
the only thing
dope.
I would have changed about that
Is
is hitting the mute button on Flex's microphone.
Yeah.
If he could have, just been
Yeah.
silencia the entire time.
Silencia, yes. He should have been Silencia.
But other than that, my son was dope. Oh my god.
Yeah, my son was dope. But I just love coming across these artists we ain't never heard of.
Oh man,
And they coming and just straight killing it.
yeah, just damn.
Yeah, that was dope.
And he didn't really have. He still had the monotone flow. He kind of raised his voice a little bit, but still with the monotone flow, it's still fire.
Fire.
Man,
Flame. Straight flame. That was,
any other freestyles like that, throw them down.
yeah, which we
You
got
know what I
another one
mean?
we got to do his with
Yeah,
him and Fat Joe.
That was what, almost 14 minutes long.
Yeah,
so
so that'll probably be on another episode of us. Well, not episode, but session of us
reaction day. Yeah.
Because we just did a 9-minute video before this one. This one's 8 minutes, so
Well, this one was 8 minutes and twice the length.
yeah, twice the length of the 9-minute video that we did. Just because it's different. It's not
No,
the
it's
same
so-
kind of, not the
no,
same kind of
it's-
thing that we're reacting to. You know what I mean?
Not at all. Not at all.
But anyway, man, that was dope.
Yeah.
My song. Shout out to you, bud, for that talent you bringing. You know
this
what I
was
mean?
6 years ago.
This was 6 years ago.
6
Wow.
years ago.
Dope. So yeah, we've definitely been missing out on this for sure.
Yeah,
So.
I think the one with him and Fat Joe was 4 years ago.
Okay. Word.
That was when Fat Joe was actually a little hefty.
Yeah, he's a little hefty. He has lost a lot of weight.
He has lost a lot of weight,
Yes, he has.
but he was definitely hefty Joe.
Hefty. He was hefty.
Hefty. But yeah. You know you
Anyway,
like that.
yeah, how could you not, right? Anyway, go subscribe to Mysonne and Funk. You know, if you want to hear him,
Going wild
interrupt
and
the
crazy.
freestyles and stuff. But shout out to Mysonne for sure, man.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all go subscribe to these artists and these platforms for sure. Most definitely. And you're already here, so you might as well be doing the same thing
do it here,
for us,
too.
especially if you made it to the end of the video. You obviously
Yeah.
must like what you're seeing. So make sure you throw us the same love. But most of all,
Just try with us.
that's it.
Peace.
Peace.